In this American Truck Simulator video, we're going to be driving the Kenworth K200 while hauling a Coles trailer.
Junior Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're going to be driving the Kenworth K200, my favourite truck, while hauling a Coles trailer. Now, that's pretty Aussie. It's you know, there's heaps of Coles trailers bloody everywhere, all around. And this is straight from the Steam Workshop, so I'll be making that available. Well, I'll put a link in the description so you guys can go and check that out. So let's start this truck up first. There we go. And we'll check out where exactly we are off to. So first of all, we are in Reno, and we'll be heading all the way down to, there it is there, Bushnell for some reason. I don't know why we're going to Bushnell with Coles, but and I thought it was quite funny as well where we're actually picking it up. For those of you who don't know, Coles is an Australian supermarket company here in Australia, but for some reason we're picking it up from a little sort of construction area. Plaster and Sons of all places. So I don't know what the go is with that, why that's happening, but anyway, let's just continue on, shall we, and not worry about the little things. What do we have in here? We have fresh produce. Don't know what the trailer is doing here, but it is stuck here for some reason, and I don't know why it's here with fresh produce. Never mind. We'll just go with the flow and see what happens. Alright, so a nice easy load today. I thought something, you know, something different to the norm. We try and do the biggest and the best, and I thought something nice and small, you know, something easy would be pretty good to do today. Unfortunately, for those of you who are trying to use the VTC at the moment, it is down. Hopefully it won't be down for too long, because I just tried to start up the VTC before and it did not work. So we're all out of luck there, guys. Now, this is going to make me go all over the place, isn't it? Nice, easy load. I mean, this trailer is quite an easy trailer to pull. I think it's pretty much one of the standard ones, which has just had a reskin. So, you know, it's still cool. Now I'll have a look at the outside of the truck while we're stationary. This is the Kenworth K200 from RTA Mods. Link is in the description for you guys to go to where to purchase it, but I am not giving you a link on where to get it for free, okay? And besides, the free one is not the most up-to-date one either, guys, so I'll let you know that. And if you think it's immoral to, you know, to have this truck or whatever, really don't care. I mean, it's your opinion, and we all know what opinions are like. So, you know, that's just your opinion. Alright. Because honestly, it really doesn't bother me that you know, if you think my soul is going to hell or whatever because I've purchased a mod. You know, because I do get people that say things like that. Really, I don't care, guys. Honestly. Just enjoy it for a mod. Can't we do that? And if you don't like it, then that's your problem. Now, just trying to get out of this area here. It's, we can turn on right, so that's good. Something that it takes me a little bit to get used to, because we don't do that here in Australia. We don't turn on left, because we're on the opposite side of the road. Unless you're on the Gold Coast, because there are places in the Gold Coast that you can do that. And it has to be signed, so you can do it if it's signed. What would be really good if we had like a an Aussie map That would be really cool, and especially if we had these, you know, Australian trailers in here, and then you got an Aussie map as well. That would be really cool. Alright, jumping on the highway. Now, I don't know why, but for some reason, I keep having to adjust the sound, and it's going quiet and then loud, quiet and loud, and I do apologise, guys, if the sound's all over the place at the moment. I'm trying very hard to keep it at a certain volume, but it keeps changing, I've noticed. Just had to turn the lights on. While we're on the... Actually, while we're driving along here, we may as well take a photo. Get into that lane first. Roadwork ahead. .65 through here. Oh, it's a nice speed. It's what's that? That's just over that's about 110, is it? Is that right? About 110 kilometers? Something like that. It's over 100, I know that, because 60 miles per hour is 100 kilometers. Doesn't that look good? I actually think that looks really good, that K200 with the Junior Senior Gaming Transport skin hauling that Coles trailer. I think that looks great. Not bad at all. There we go. Alright, some photos. Now just pop cruise control on. And should be a nice easy drive. Very good. So let's see. I've noticed that the public beta is no longer a public beta for 128 for American Truck Simulator. It is now public, so that is really cool. So they've all managed to work all the bugs out, and during this public beta there was very few updates. So that must mean that they had it really cracked down and they knew exactly what to do, what was wrong, that sort of thing. So very good RTA mods. Sorry, RTA mods. Sorry, very good SCS. You know what I mean. And yeah, so it's now available for everyone. And if you haven't downloaded it, then you know you should, because it really is a good update. This one hasn't got the largest amount of content in this, but it's still a good update. Now, for those of you who don't know, we are doing some multiplayer tomorrow for Trucking Good Saturdays, and the multiplayer has not updated to the latest 128 yet, so you will need to downgrade it, just so you know. Be very well aware that they haven't managed to get it going yet. Never know, by the time it comes around to the morning, it may have updated. If that is the case, then it won't take too long, I'm sure, for many of you to upgrade. So, but yeah, it generally does take around about, you know, a few days to a week before they do that. So just bear in mind, if you are going to be joining us tomorrow morning for multiplayer for Trucking Good Saturdays, then you will need to either downgrade or upgrade depending on which way it goes. So things can change between the time of recording this video and the time we actually play the game. So just keep in mind. What other gaming things have been happening this week? Well, let's see. I've noticed that the game Gold Rush, the game, has put out a whole heap of questions and answers that a lot of people have been asking them lately. So that in itself is quite interesting, because there's a lot of questions there that I know that people really are itching to know about the game. Unfortunately, if you did miss the Kickstarter, it is too late. There's no actual way to jump in and get a copy of that game, the early access or anything, you can bypass the nearby way station. Thank you. Didn't even realize we're coming up to one. So yeah, there is actually no way at this point in time that you can support them until later on. They may be doing another Kickstarter, who knows, but geez, they got 120 grand, so that was Canadian dollars, so they got quite a good bat there with the Kickstarter. That's a really good jump start. The next thing that we will be seeing will be the actual beta. Now that will not be an open beta, it will be a closed beta, and I do have access to that, guys, so that will be very good, and we'll be taking a look at that. And some of the things that they're going to be adding in there for the beta will be, you know, your large machinery. They're talking about the dump trucks, haul trucks are going to be in there. Rock washers, massive big rock washers that they're talking about. So that's going to make it pretty damn good. So you're going to have some pretty cool big machinery. And you guys know that when it comes to big machines and that, I love it. I really do love the big machines. So yeah, that's something that we're going to be checking out and having a look at very, very soon. So if you and you don't have to wait too long either for the full version of the game to come out, because they're talking about Q1, Q2 of next year that it will be released. So that's not really too far away. And for those people that do actually have console and have been asking, will this be coming out on console? Well, the answer is a big yes. It will be coming out on PS3, PS4, and that will be Q1 or Q2 in 2018. So that's going to be really good news for a lot of those console people. But unfortunately, it will be out on PC a lot sooner. So there we go. Which is good for us. It's good for us PC people, yes. We love it. I've been having a look at some of the stuff that some of the questions and answers, and that, like, the big machines is the main thing that a lot of people have been asking. And I'm just absolutely chuffed at the amount of big machines that they're going to have in there. One of the things that I thought was really going to be good as well is maintenance. Some of your machines will require maintenance. So for example, you could be working along, digging away, la la la, and then all of a sudden, boom, your vehicle stops. So you're going to have to get out and figure out what the problem is. It won't be very complex like Car Mechanic Simulator. They did say it's going to be more along the lines of simple problems like a fuel filter or something like that. So, you know, no need to stress out there if you're not really that mechanically minded. So, but still, that's going to add that extra little bit of of excitement to the game. Upgrades as well. Will you be able to upgrade your machines? Yes, you will. You will be able to upgrade them. So that in itself is going to be very good. It's a lot to look forward to for this game, guys, when it comes out. And we'll be checking out a lot of things with it. Now, Car Mechanic Simulator, you may have noticed that I've been doing a fair few videos with that game. Reason is that it is, for me, I find it to be a fun game to play, and I really do enjoy it. I did do a mod review for that today, so that was for the Nissan Silvia. If you haven't seen that yet, please do check that out. I'm having a lot of fun on that game, and I'm probably going to see how we go with some mod reviews. I'm hoping that we do get a few, that mod reviews do actually get popular. So if it does, then that'll be great, because be another thing that we can do mod reviews on. So very cool. There's plenty of mods out there at the moment for it. The community seems to be adapting quite quickly. And to be honest, it really does seem a lot easier to mod than other games like American Trucks and Euro Trucks. So because putting in a truck is not as simple as, oh, there's a Windows error. It's not as simple as what this one seems. So the basis, I've been having a look at instructions, and the basis for actually putting in a mod for the car mechanic simulator seems to be you build the model, you name it as it's meant to be, export it as a certain file which comes with Blender and, you know, a lot of other programs, and then from there it's a matter of just see ya, coppers. It's a matter of just creating some files, like, you know, text files that will allow you to add in certain, you know, different things. So that's pretty much all it's going to be, and then you just add some textures and that, and yeah, a lot simpler than what American Trucks and Euro Trucks is. So be interesting to see what sort of mods do actually come out for this. Let's take a photo, see if I can not get that truck in the photo. See if we can miss that. And yeah, there we go. Actually, that's not bad there. Look at that. Aussie truck, Aussie trailer. Tell you what, I'm loving it. Driving in the sunset. There we go. Very good. Well, it's about 4:48. Seems like it's more towards 12 or 1 o'clock. Anyway. So, what other games have been coming out? Other news and that sort of thing. Well, it's not. I haven't seen a great deal, but one thing that I did that I would like to also talk about is one of our farming simulator residents, Rob, has gone in and managed to get a hold of some guys that have made a mod for us, special for us, which we're sharing with our GameWiz subscribers. Just another one of those special little benefits that our GameWiz subscribers get, and it's bale wraps. So we've actually got bale wraps that have our logo on now, which I thought was the coolest thing. You know, it allows to add, so when they wrap it up, they wrap the bale, it shows the Junior Senior Gaming logo on there. So I thought that was pretty damn cool. So thank you very much for that, Rob. It's much appreciated. And if you did miss out on Farming Simulator today, guys, well, there's the Nolan's trailer. It's another trailer that I like to have installed. It's just a skin as well, but still, it's pretty damn good. If you did miss out on Farming Simulator Fridays today, that's all good, because you'll be able to check that out as well today. There's a few videos up for you to watch today, so plenty to keep you entertained. Oops, we're sort of speeding at the moment. Let's sort of knock that down a bit. And look at that truck in front there, swerving all over the road. What the snap is he doing? Now, today on Farming Simulator Friday, while we're actually talking about that, we were doing some... we were working in the brewery today, so the micro brewery, making some beer. That was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy that, and for some reason, we found a pallet that was in the middle of a field. I don't know how that happened. Somebody was trying to steal some of our beer. And big strong Rob managed to pick it up and walk away with it, so there we go. That was quite interesting. How that had happened, I have no idea. And so this weekend, sorry, tomorrow, guys, another thing while I remember is we will be doing that multiplayer for American Truck Simulator. So don't forget about that. I think I already mentioned that, didn't I? But never mind. We do have a calendar as well, guys, for you guys to check out. So if you're not sure exactly what's happening, what we're doing, and you'd like to go, oh, what is Senior going to be doing today? Well, you can go straight to our website, which is jnrsnr.net.au, And up the very, very top of the page, you'll see what's on. The words what's on. If you click on that, it will actually show you a calendar, and you'll be able to see what's happening, what we're doing, so in the coming days. So if we're going to be having a convoy, which is the members convoy or something like that, you'll be able to see that that's on, and what we're going to be doing, whether it's going to be American trucks or Euro trucks. But for the further fine art details of where and when, you know, where we're starting, that sort of thing, you'll have to be an actual member to get that sort of details as well. There is also a calendar on the forum as well, which will tell you so whether we're doing American trucks or Euro trucks for the members convoy. Another thing as well with the calendar that's on the main page of our Junior Senior Gaming website, you will be able to see events that we're going to. So for example, if we're going out for the weekend, you'll be able to see that we're going out somewhere for the weekend, and if you ever wanted to meet up with us, you'll be able to do that. So if we're going to say, oh geez, idiots, I hate these guys, I nearly had an accident because of these guys don't know how to merge. Dicks. Typical car doesn't know how to merge. So yeah, like for example, if we go to the Brisbane Truck Show or something like that, then you'll be able to meet us there because we'll have it on our calendar saying, hey, look, we're going to be going to the Brisbane Truck Show. So you can meet us there and check it out. Or, you know, whatever. It could be any event, really. So that's another great place to check out to see what we're actually doing when we're doing it and that sort of thing. So we'll be trying to keep it up to date as much as possible. So stay tuned for that. So this weekend, guys, on Sunday is the Members Convoy. So if you are a member of the Junior Senior Gaming Members Convoy, then you'll be able to see all of that information on the Junior Senior Gaming forum. If you're not a member of the Junior Senior Gaming Members Convoy and you would like to become a member, please go over to our forum, which is forum, forum.jnrsnr.net.au, and you'll be able to register there on the forum. And then up the very top will be, you can see Convoy application. So you'll be able to apply there if you'd like. And it is for our members only. And we do have rules where you will have to behave, guys. We're not just going to have people who misbehave. You know, that's not what the members convoy is about. We do try and aim for more mature people to join the convoy. If you are going to be, if you want to just muck around and cause grief for everyone else, you will get kicked out, and that means you will not be able to see any more information on the convoy. So I suggest if you like doing that, then don't bother. Oh, it's a nice sort of man-made river there, isn't it? Alright, so here's our destination just up the road here. So that should be good. American Truck Simulator, Members Convoy. So there has been a fair few things that have quite good this week, hasn't there? For gaming anyway. And we did do a few different trailers this week where, you know, we had extra long. If you missed the stream yesterday, that was absolutely classic. We had a trailer that was the heavy, you know, the heavy cargo DLC. Well, we had that with 4 trailers attached to each other. So 4 heavy cargo DLC trailers, and it weighed 145 ton. So it was quite good, and the W900 pulled it no problem. So that was actually really cool. And there is a link in that video for that mod if you're interested in trying it out. It is just for fun, guys. So if you're a purist and you don't really like having, you know, that's not really your kind of thing for fun, then just, yeah, don't bother, because it's a lot of there's a couple of things that do mess up in it, and it is just for fun. The actual owner of it has said, yeah, it's just fun, guys. So right, let's park this, shall we? And they wouldn't want it to park over there. Oops, I did not have it in gear. Silly me. Let's try that brake again. There we go. Helps if I have it in gear. And we're going to have to... a farmer with a Mustang like that. Pretty impressive for a farmer. Right, I'm going to have to get out to back this up because it is a little bit tricky to see in the mirrors. See if we can get this in quite nice, or it's going to be a pain. I think that's just going to go straight in there. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. Look at that. Nice. Hopefully we didn't get any damage. You never know. Alright, there we go. That is very nice. And that crappy music in the background, which I really don't like. That was something that was added in there by Viva Mexico. It's added in there, so there we go. Well, that is pretty much it for today's drive, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little chat that we had, the little hangout that we sort of do. I love it. I really do enjoy it. And we use the Coles trailer today, a good old Aussie trailer with a good old Aussie truck, the Kenworth K200. My favourite truck that I absolutely love. I love it in real life, and I also love the mod. And it's also the Junior Senior Gaming skin there, which I will put the link to all three of those in the description. I'll also link the maps that I'm using as well, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Look, if you like this video, then don't forget to punch that like button in the ass. And if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on!